I'm going to share one of my silly, fun ways that I manifest and jump timelines. So, I don't really know when I started doing this, but I would say that I've noticed it for myself these last like maybe 2 or 3 years of doing it. And it's a really simple and again fun way to kind of work with your intuition. I'm also doing clay stuff right now, so we're doing multiple things at once. But I kind of give myself a timeline when it comes to my manifestations. I know for myself, and I think this is another thing to be mindful of for yourself as well, is knowing how fast you manifest things. So I know for myself, like 90% of the time when I ask for a manifestation, especially like a big manifestation, like house, moving, big money, anything in those kind of realms, travel, it usually takes me about 3 months before it like officially kicks in. So I have to just be patient for 3 months, but that's okay. It's part of the process. But something that I have started doing when I kind of want to like see that timeline or kind of just play, everything's about play. Seeing how I can play with manifesting, with my energy, with my intuition, is I will take like an everyday item, like for instance, my toothpaste or my deodorant or like my lighter for my incense or just like anything that is like full and then obviously becomes empty. I will give myself a timeline of when that is empty, I will have this. And it's worked every single time. I don't know why I started doing this again, but it works. So if you want to kind of play with your manifestations, with your energy, with your intuition, with you jumping timelines, quantum leaping, maybe give this practice a try. It can literally be on anything. Like you can say by the end of, this jug of orange juice or like my detergent or whatever. Like again, it has to be something that's full. Like you have to do it when it's full, and then when it's empty, you get that thing. Or by the next time I have my new deodorant or whatever. These are literally the things that I use. Like I'll do my deodorant, my toothpaste, like really silly things like that. But it's always worked for me. So I don't know if it's part like putting that manifestation into an actual object without it being something that's like on my altar, or if it's the visualization of it as well. Like there's so many different ways that we learn and we understand and we connect with things. Like some of us are more numbers and list people, and some of us are more visual people. Whatever works for you, maybe you're both. Whatever works for you is great. I know I'm a visual person. So to visualize this deodorant. I do use my deodorant a lot. I don't know why, but it just like it lasts for a good amount, but also like it's kind of quick at the same time. So I'll take my deodorant and I'll say by the end of this deodorant or by the time that I get my next deodorant, I'll have or I'll be at or I'll do XYZ. And then also every time, no, maybe not every time, but a lot of times while I use it, I'll like just remind myself of that affirmation or that like manifestation. And yeah, it works for me. And I'm sure it can work for you. If you're watching this video, probably aligns with you in some way. So find something in your house that you do use, but not too quickly. I mean, again, it depends on how you know that you manifest. Some people manifest fairly quickly. Some people it does take some time. Just know how you work personally, and then choose something. Choose something in your bathroom or in your kitchen, or like whatever, like if you are someone who does plant stuff, at the end of this fertilizer, I'll get XYZ. Like literally anything. Um, and yeah, let me know. It's a fun little, what is on it? It's a fun little practice. Again, it's a way to be playful with your manifestations without giving too much pressure on yourself or your manifestations, but also, like I said, giving yourself a timeline of when it will happen. Because every time that you use a thing, you are communicating with yourself, your higher self, and the divine that this is happening. You know, it's a very passive, actionable step that you're doing. So I don't know if I hack the system, because it works. It works really great. So I was just thinking about I was just thinking about because I and you can do it as with as many objects as you want for one manifestation. If you want to do a couple manifestations, you do you, boo. But I think I used like 2 or 3 different items in my bathroom for this one manifestation, and lo and behold, the thing is happening. So I just wanted to share that. It's super silly, but it's fun and it works. But yeah, I think a key component to doing this is also understanding your own timeline of how quickly you manifest. So even use this practice as an example to kind of just be aware of like, okay, or maybe you get it before the thing is empty. That's cool too. Um, but just kind of, being aware, like everything is energy, everything's also numerical. So like people, you will notice the way that you manifest. Sometimes maybe it takes a day for you to manifest, maybe it takes 3 weeks, maybe it takes 3 months, 6 months, a year. Sometimes the bigger ones take longer time. That's okay. A lot of things are happening in the background, but just notice, just observe, like, wow, it usually takes me, and I know for myself, it takes me 3 months to manifest things. um and again, I gotta be patient, and I think about that as my little Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn self, where patience is not the best thing of me, but it's something that I'm working on. Okay, and now I'm just rambling, but yeah, I definitely recommend trying this practice for yourself and let me know. Let me know how it works. Okay, bye.